Ashiin 그때 the hello, I was asked by Kama to speak on behalf of our drum and then also our dancers. I think there's going to be a few of us talking for the dancers and the singers. So this is our lead singer is Terry Hensley. He's an alumni from here, so am I, and so has Ben. So we've been here quite a few times. Green River is the name of our drum group, singers, and his daughter, Tara's right there. Rena. He has two daughters, and I'm getting them confused because they're about the same height. I think they're getting taller than him. But yeah, so our drum, we've been singing for quite some time now. And we usually sing at quite a few different dance organizations here in San Diego that have been around for some time. We dance what's called the powwow style. It comes from the northern plains area, the middle of the United States, from Mexico all the way up to Canada. And I think a little history for you is this dance way was actually a healing dance for the warriors that would return home. They would put on a ceremony or a welcome home ceremony for the people that were gone for long periods of time, and they would welcome back and they would share their experiences. And some of that experience was for healing, also for PTSD that they went to battle or something, or there was something that traumatic that happened when they were away. Because the warriors would be gone for long periods of time. And so they needed a way to help them heal from some of that stuff. So they would come back and they would be able to share their story in this, what they call a dance circle and dance arena. And that's how it kind of all started, what we call today, what powwow is today, but it's evolved. So not only the warriors, but a lot of our kids and elders, women and men are now all a part of the dance circle. That's,
it's okay.
We know anything about Native history. There was a lot of things that happened to us, different eras in Native history that we had to heal from, and we're still healing from that. And so what happened was that it evolved. So a lot of the women and children and other people were allowed to come and dance and be able to share that story. So there was a healing that was started. And nowadays, they talk about the powwow and the dance circle, and all the kids and the people are healing together, and that's kind of what it's about. And I think that's why a lot of these organizations that we have moved from the Great Plains area into these big cities. Part of the Indian story or era was when we were pushed in and we moved to the big cities for jobs that were promised to us and stuff like that, and schooling. And now we brought all that culture with us because we missed our ways, our traditional ways, and our ways of healing. And it's really powerful to see. And when we have these big dance groups or these big ceremonies like this, like what you guys were experiencing today, where we bring people together, because we got older people and younger people coming together, sharing a little bit of knowledge. You guys just got done doing the bags, medicine pouches, and then you guys got a little bit of ceremony around the fire, and all that comes into play into setting up what we're going to do today. So we're going to start off with kind of what's called a grand entry, where all the dancers come in at once, and then after that we'll do some category singing. And just pay attention to the drum as we sing different songs. They might sound the same at first, but after you get a hearing for it, you'll see that they're different. And then I think one of my mentors, Chuck, will be talking about his dance, and my son will talk about his dance, and I believe Melissa will talk about her dance. So I think they're all about ready. I'll try to look. Yeah, I think they're ready. So we're just going to start singing, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, that was our grand entry. And like I said, our songs, there were, a lot of the songs were composed by warriors, and they would kind of put it together with the dances, and they would tell a story of maybe it was something that happened to them, and they would share that story. And our first dancer, Mr. Chuck Kadop, I let him get some air for a second. But we all come from different areas, different tribes, and we all, Chuck's one of my mentors also. He's Lakota, and me as a Crow man, we kind of bring this power way together. And we have a really unique situation where, my people, captured his people, and we were gifted this dance way and a long time ago. And so for me, my ancestry is, I was able to tell a lot of these stories because of where I come from, and the people, the lineage that I come from. They tell the story of one of my great uncles that was one of the warriors that captured this, our dance medicines, our bustles that belong to the Lakota people, because they came into our territory this one time, and we captured them, and we brought them back to our village, and we took it to our elders and said these guys were in our territory, and the elders looked at what they were carrying. They were carrying what's called the bustle, the back thing behind them. It was a little different, and also their medicine bundles. And so the elders said, take these back to them, escort them back to their village. And so that's what they did. And when they did that, the Lakotas gifted us back this way of dance, this what's called a powwow nowadays. And so I'll let Chuck tell his story, where he comes from. But that's kind of a little bit of story of where I come from as a Crow person, and the Lakota, how they come into play.
Hey, good afternoon. It's good to be here. Good to share some of our stories, our dances. I come from Standing Rock Reservation in North Dakota. And when I was growing up, we naturally just start dancing when we're very young. It just comes natural to us. We don't have to go to a dance class to learn. It just comes natural to every family that resides on the res. So I grew up as a grass dancer. But as I got older, and I still have my grass dance outfit hanging up in my closet here. About 20 years ago, about 15 years ago, I changed. As we get older, kind of slow down a little bit. So I switched over to Northern Traditional. So that kind of helps me to last throughout the songs. When you're grass dancing, you need a lot of energy to jump around and get all those fancy steps in there without falling over and from exhaustion. So I've been here in San Diego, and now teach the urban Indians throughout the San Diego region. All are welcome to our class. So all these young students, I must have taught at least over 100 students through my 15 years of teaching through the Balance Center. Now they're all grown up and completed college and going on with their own life. And we got one graduate here. So she's pending. But she come into and learned our dancing too. So she's a Southern style, so she can show that style in a little bit. But one of the dances that I like to do is different than these other two young boys, what they're going to do. I want to do a sneak up. So this shows you a story, it tells you a story of how these camps, way back in the day before there was ever wagons and airplanes and cars, we just had horses. And if you didn't have a horse, well, you had to walk. So what these scouts would do, they would go out in the morning. Maybe it's a hunting party or a scouting party for protection and for game. So if they see tracks out in the field somewhere near their camp, they follow that. They look down and they inspect it. They say, well, this is not from our people, it's not from our camp. So let's go follow that. Let's go follow the tracks. So they follow the tracks to see who's in their territory. Maybe they have bad thoughts they want to perpetrate upon our people. So we follow that. And if it's game that they see, buffalo or deer, elk, they follow that also for food and bring it back to the camp. So if it's footprints, human footprints, then we follow that and see who it is. And if it's people from another tribe that's invading our hunting grounds, then we go back to the camp and we tell the story. There's people out there that are, prowling around our territory now. So we got to chase them out or something, whatever we have to do. So they would do this. They go down on one knee and inspect, see what he's. On hot days, you would see, how you put your hand over your eyes. You see far off in the distance to shade yourself from the sun. That's what this is. It's a shade. To see further. So they would follow those tracks and see where it comes, and then as I dance around, I would point to where the tracks were going and follow them. So that's an example of what this storytelling song is about. So I can show this.
Hello everybody, my name is Kumeyaay Ukraine, and I'm an involved-term member of the Crow Nation, and I'm also a descendant of the Kumeyaay and Navajo people. The dance that I'm going to be doing today is called the Prairie Chicken Dance, and it's the style that me and other do. And like the other dances, it has a story that goes with it, and that's what I'm going to say. So the story goes that long ago, there's this young warrior out searching for food for his family. As he was searching, he came across this large grassy area with a bunch of sort of prairie chickens. These prairie chickens, as he looked down, he saw they were doing a sort of dance, which you'll see us do. And as he looked up, he saw others flying above. This was the prairie chicken mating dance, and so he took one of the chickens dancing for food for his family, and they ate it well. But that night, the warrior, he had a vision. He saw the spirit of the chicken come to him, and it was angry. He felt like the warrior and his family didn't appreciate the strength and nourishment that he gave, that the spirit gave his life for, and he said he was going to curse them and stuff. And so as a way to sort of show gratitude and stuff, he would carry on the dance that the spirit never finished, and so that's what we're going to do today.
And my nephew, Mr. Adrian Thunder Garcia, is going to help him out.
My name is Oletha Leo. I come from the Yaqui and Cherokee tribe. My style of dance is a Southern traditional cloth. It comes from the plains of Oklahoma and the Ponca tribes, and I've been dancing since I was 18 in this style. Before then I did fancy and jingle, but that's a lot of footwork. If you know me, I don't like doing that. So I'm going to demonstrate the Southern traditional style.
Oh,
different dance organizations here in San Diego. We have a couple of dance troupes where our young kids are coming to learn how to powwow dance, and we're having a little bit of a families coming together and learn how to make their outfits and stuff. So we have the dance class called Soaring Eagles that Melissa's part of, and we also have the Star dance group, which also is Title VII. They also have a dance class, and we have another dance class over at Sequan that happens too. So there's like 3 that are active right now here in San Diego. So we kind of go back and forth as singers. We go sing at each of those dance classes. And so there's a lot of things that's happening. And so you guys are all welcome. If you guys want to get more information, I would say talk to Melissa, talk to Chuck. Like Chuck was saying, I think next week we're having a big, this weekend there's a powwow at UCLA. I think we're kind of going to that too. But here in San Diego at the Old Town, the Ballard Center, we're having another get together, our powwow, youth powwow. So that's going to be at the Ballard Center in Old Town. I think Chuck will tell them more about it. But yeah, so that's us.
There's our organizer back there, Carla. She's also a famous or infamous sewing master. She's made parts of this regalia and Adrian's regalia. She put her sewing abilities to work, and she does a good job with all her work. So next Saturday, she's also the coordinator for the powwow. Title VI Indian Education powwow in Ballard Center in Old Town. So it's very easy to find. You just follow the trolley. Go down there and just walk up the street and you'll be right there. So it's next Saturday on the 18th. I think we were asking for volunteers at that time. But if you'd like to volunteer, you talk to Carla, and she'll sign you up. And a few hours a day, and be much appreciated. So you can enjoy the day with you guys. So that's next Saturday, and this weekend is Cal State Long Beach. So if you guys are willing to travel, go up there, and it's a little bigger powwow. So we'll be dancing up there.
Rain or shine.
Rain or shine. Yeah.